Welcome guys to another video. If you're new here, my name is Highness. In my last video, I talked about how we are moving away from an investing cycle into a trading cycle. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing you guys the new trades that I'm going to be taking because this is not going to be like a long-term hold trade. So this is going to be something I'm going to get in. If I'm in profit, I take profit, and if I'm in loss, I cut the loss so very quick because this cycle is playing out to be very, very abnormal like other cycles. Because if you're holding your micro low caps and if you're not taking profits as the price goes up, you're going to round trip your whole profits back to your entry or back down to zero. So first of all, today is going to be there's going to be an economic event today, and this is going to cause volatility in the market. So you have to pay attention to how the market moves before starting to jump into this trade. So this is going to happen later today in US time. So let's just jump straight into Bitcoin and what I'm looking at in Bitcoin and why I'm also taking this trade. Because first of all, if you can see here, the stochastic RSI of Bitcoin is already at the oversold position, which is giving you a sign that we are due for at least a bounce. So this bounce, if Bitcoin bounce, it drags the altcoin market together as well. So most of these altcoins are going to push up a kind of probably a relief rally if we're not going to go back down, or at least something for you to flip like a 2x, 3x, 4x your capital. So at the same time, I'm going to still talk about the Bitcoin dominance. But if you see here, I've been talking about this 50% of this this week that occurred during the tariff war. And if you can see that we have to come back to fill 50%. And if you can see here in this chart, you see that the price has been stalking around this place, and we have actually dropped in this zone and filled this 50%. So this is also giving me a kind of a sign that we are going to be having a little bit of bounce. Mind you guys, this trade I'm going to be sharing is not something you're going to be holding like probably just hold it like you're diamond handing. You want to diamond hand this and not taking profit. So this is something you're going to be scaling out profits along the way. And at the same time, I'm going to also show you something about why I still think we are going to have a kind of relief pump soon, which is the moon phase. I don't know if you guys believe in this moon phase, but this is something I used to follow up a little bit. So now we've printed this full moon. So this actually works like 90% of the time. So whenever we print this full moon, just like this place, we have a kind of rally, and then we print the bare moon. We have we have a downward trend. Same way as here, we print this full moon and the bare moon. Sometimes it doesn't work, but this is something that gives this kind of little bit of confidence, like that what I'm looking for to take this trade. So at the same time as well, I'm going to be I'm looking at the Bitcoin dominance as well. If you look at this Bitcoin dominance chart, it's also the trend is going down, but it has also printed this bull moon. So this is where a kind of a tricky play is going to be it's going to be a little bit tricky here, but I'm not going to put this into consideration now because I am only just going to be I'm looking for a short-term trade because this is on the daily time frame. But if you go on the 4-hour, you're going to see, let me show you on the 4-hour here. Let me put my 21 days EMA here. So if you're going to look at this on the 4-hour, what are you going to be noticing? You see there's a kind of a little bit of trend shift. What do I mean by that? If you see this place, we have like a and then we have a lower high, higher low, lower high, and this now rejecting around this 21 EMA. It shows that this Bitcoin dominance is going to at least drop down, probably maybe drop down around this place. And if we drop down around this place, this is going to give altcoins the chance to rally a little bit. So with this in consideration, and today a little bit of volatility, I think this is time to start establishing positions, like looking for positions and trade that you're going to take. And that's what I'm going to be sharing you guys in a moment here. But by the way, guys, if you like this kind of content, please just subscribe to this channel and click the like, because that like button helps me more. It helps me in pushing this content to a new audience, and at the same time it helps build my channel. I'm still a growing channel, and I'm just trying my best to give you guys alpha and the things I think at least we're gonna make money through all this little bit of information that I'm sharing. So if you look here on the 1 hour, you're going to see we're having a little bit of bounce. Some coins are popping or bounce, but if you see on the daily, we are still down. If you see on the weekly, we are down. If you see on the monthly, we are majorly down. So I think personally, we are due for a little bit bounce. We are due for a little bit bounce. That's why I'm having more confidence going into this trade. And at the same time, I'm coming here to share it with you guys because there's a pattern I trade with, and I also share that on my Telegram group. On the first half of every month, it's majority of the time it's bearish because I figured out this pattern. Because how do I know this? Because if you stay in the market and at the same time keep paying attention to how the market behaves, you're going to start finding a pattern for yourself. And these patterns once you start trading with these patterns and you see that you're having a good hit rate with this kind of patterns, it's going to help you in the way you execute your trade. So most of the times, the first half of like every month, like the first 1 to 15 days, it's mostly bearish. Same thing as the week. So I also look at the weeks at Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's bearish, and today I took a trade on that, like I was shorting cookie. And it was a profitable trade. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday used to be bearish. Then Thursday, we start to have this recovery vibe that takes us to pump into the weekend. And this has been something that has been repeating. Over and over, and I've figured out this thing, and it's been helping me in my trade. So let's just go look again into the liquidation heat map. This is where long and short, they are placing their stop loss, like people that are trading leverage. So they are placing their stop loss. If you can see on the 1 week chart of this liquidation heat map, there is not so much liquidity here. So you can see there's like 70 million, 90 million around this stop. So if Bitcoin starts going to like the 98, 99, 100K mark, this is going to like push the market and take this liquidity as well. And at the same time, it will give room for altcoins to pump. That is why, again, I am putting it, like I'm having more confidence taking this trade, and I'm bringing this to you guys so you can take advantage of this before we start hitting these zones and the chart start taking off. So let's just go straight to the first coin that I am going to be buying, which is definitely Solana. Because if you're holding a portfolio this period, you need to at least hold at least a layer 1 project. Like, if Bitcoin moves, Solana always pumps. And this Solana chart, though on the short time frame, you can just see it's just like hovering around there. But I think if Bitcoin start pumping, and look at the stochastic RSI on the 4 hours. So the 4 hours is a short time frame. So this is not like a long trade. As I'm telling you guys, you're not going to be holding this for the maximum you can hold this if the trend still continues, like 2 months. 2 weeks. So this one, if you can see here, it's been printing this like a double bottom, because it didn't come back to take 50% of this week like I should have expected. Like I would have wanted it to come down to like this 185 zone, but it's giving a kind of W pattern here. So if this start breaking around this 218, 230, this if Bitcoin starts going up, this is going to take Solana as well. So Solana is one that I am going to be taken as well. So because this one, at least you need a blue chip. You need something that you need a blue chip, not that you just don't have to like degen your whole portfolio now. Because if you look at the chart of like most of these altcoins, they are already bleeding to zero. But if you hold something like Solana in your, excuse me, what's that? So if you hold something like Solana in your, sorry guys. So if you Okay. So if you hold something like Solana in your portfolio, at least it's going to give you a little bit of balance. And if you check the Solana chart with compare it to Bitcoin, which let me just show you. If you see it's let this thing go. Yeah, if you can see, it's just hovering. So if you're buying Solana down here, if you're buying Solana when Solana is down, you can trade it. When you're up here, you can switch it back to your Bitcoin. So if you look at this, you see that Solana maybe it might still come down a little bit based on the economic data today. Probably we might still come down a little bit, maybe or maybe not, or maybe this might just be the start of a new trend upward. So Solana is going to be the first trade I will be taking, and I am already starting to establish my position from today till tomorrow. So this the economic issue. It's going to be like today when the whole Fed talks about it, and majority of the time this used to bring volatility to the market. So once the Fed starts talking about this and they start to market participants, if they don't hear what they want to hear, they start dumping. So this is the time to start establishing position. So let's just go to the next coin I'm going to be buying on my I'm going to be taking a trade on, which is Cookie. So in case you guys don't know, Cookie is one of the I invested in Cookie like on ChainGPT. Like I didn't expect Cookie to be so very big like this, and apparently with this AI agent trade and everything, Cookie has been one of the strongest AI platform and AI agent trade out there. But so let's just look at it. So Cookie is the first index and central data layer for all AI agents and DeFi. So it's just like a AI agent data tracking platform. Like if you come here to the website, you can see different types of agents, their mind share. You can see the agents that is gaining mind share in the past 24 hours. Like if you can see here, Virtuals protocol, it's having like a 5% mind share. AISBT mind share is down. And you can see other AI projects. So this is one of the AI infrastructure. Should I say like a platform and infrastructure, because they just have their own AI agent. I don't know how come, but this is one I've been paying attention to during all this whole dip. And if you look at the price action in the short time, let's just go to the 4 hours time. You see that on Monday when we had this little bit of relief rally, what can you see? If you see here, this volume shows you that. Look at how very. Why am I using pink? Let's use white. Okay, look at how very massive this volume is. Shows you there's demand. Like shows you there's demand, because before I jump to conclude that I'm going to be taking this trade, I am very positive about this volume. I make sure I check the volume, and I make sure I check like the trend. Like if you see here, we drop down. This is during that dump, and then we broke out from this, came back to retest, which is the second test, like retest. I always wait for this second retest. So I was actually being greedy about my entry. You know, the market was so super bearish. I was waiting for this to come down to around 1.3, 0.8. Like I was waiting for this, but to my surprise, this thing just like, this was a bazooka. This thing did about close to 100%. Just within like a day. So this shows you that there's demand for this. Because why am I buying these coins? Why am I trading this coin? I'm trading what have mind share. Once the market pick up, this is where other market participants will want to jump in and start buying. And this is exactly why I am picking this Cookie DAO. If you see the chart, we are starting to have like a higher low. If you see, we broke this structure, we broke this previous short high, and then we went up. Now we are having a correction. So this area here, which I've highlighted, is where I will be looking to establish my position in Cookie. I've already started doing my DCA already, because maybe probably we dump today, this might just come down a little bit. So I've set my limit order 0.21, 197, 187, and worst case, maybe we just come back down to 0.15, this 1.5 range. So I'm scaling in my order. This is something I'm going to be scaling in today till tomorrow morning my time, because I'm in Asia actually. So from now to tomorrow morning, once Asia wakes up, probably my positions would have already been filled. So Cookie is one that I think has very good potential to continue this pump, because if you see this kind of rally, this is let's just check it. This This is 98, 9900%. So this is one I see has a very good market mind share. And also they just launched their own AI agent as well. And that one has actually been doing really, really well. And it's been gaining mind share than AIXBT at this current time. So if you're taking this trade from around this place, we'll be looking at the 220% to the all-time high. Like if you're going back to this all-time high, but I won't be waiting to just grab the whole 220%. So around this area, I will start to scale out some profit, because this is going to be a kind of area of where there's a support resistance area. So this place is going to have a little bit, this is going to bring a little bit of probably resistance. Like maybe price goes in here, might just chop or correct a little bit and then try to target this place. But from here, I will start already scaling out my profit. So Cookie is the first one I'm going to be taking. So the next one I'm going to be taking, and also if you want to buy Cookie, it's available on Bybit, BitGet, Binance. And if you want to sign up for this exchange, you can use my link in the description. At least you support me. You just use my link in the description, and we're going to be you get some referral bonus, and yeah, just do that to just support me. There's nothing too much. Just do it for support. Okay. Thank you very much. God bless you. You're welcome. Okay, let's just jump straight into the second one that I've been looking. And most these trades I've been watching, keeping this lesser eye. Why this whole market has been down, I've been keeping a lesser eye on this. And I have, just like how I said from here, with the volume, and also if I put in this my little bit indicator, I have this Steve 21. This also is giving me a buy signal here. So it's giving me a buy signal. So this here is still a buy. Probably just come back and retest around this zone, and then bang, we buy. But if this starts crossing down here, it's going to be showing me that it's a little bit of bearishness. But this is giving me that buy signal. So the next one on my list that I'm looking to, that I'm establishing a position already, is Deep Book Protocol. Deep Book is the liquidity provider and on-chain order book settlement for Sui. So Deep Book is like powering most of all these exchanges, these DEXs on Sui, like Kreya. This one just came out new. Satoshi Protocol, FlowX, Turbo Finance, Hub Aggregator, and most of these. So Deep Book, I got an airdrop for this, and this is like one of the big powerhouse on Sui right now. Like I don't see any, even the chart says the same thing, but we're going to go straight to the chart. So Deep Book, it says the decentralized liquidity layer for builders, traders, and broader DeFi community exclusively on Sui. Why I love this is because this is, instead of me to invest in Sui, like Sui, the layer 1 blockchain, I'm using this as a catch-up trade to Sui, because if Sui goes up, Deep Book also, based on the liquidity transactions and everything going on Sui, this is also going to be catching a bid. And if you go to the chart is also showing the same thing. If you look at this chart on the 4-hour, what are you seeing? It's just a very, very bullish chart. You see this same thing pumped like every other coin, and at the same time having this correction and retest. So if you see with my indicator here, it's been a buy signal right from December. And if you see this chart, it's just up, taking profit, up, taking profit. Same thing with Deep Book, though there's not so much like a big volume compared to Cookie, but Deep Book, if this market moves up, this one definitely is going to at the same time move up to this. But this one, I'm going to be using a little bit of leverage to spice this one up, because this percentage gain is just like from here to the all-time high is just, let's say, 100%. So Deep Book chart looks super bullish to me. Chart looks very strong on a very, very strong uptrend. Probably today, maybe we might come down a little bit, or maybe this is just it. But Deep Book is the one I am taking the second trade on, and I am super bullish on this. Actually, I got an airdrop for this. It was a good airdrop. So since then, the chart has been so very, very good. This is very strong. Like I told you guys, this period, you're not going to be trading with sentiment. You're going to be making sure you're trading into charts that have good volume in a uptrend. This is not time for me to gamble with my portfolio, because I've gone down holding most of all these micro caps, and if you see the chart of most of these micro caps, most of them have broken structure. Like they don't have any next retest or where they're going to retest to gain like a support. But with this one, this chart looks very, 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 very good. And probably if I should, let me just try see a trend line. Maybe if this start breaking around this 0.223 range, this might, yeah, that wasn't so cool. But if they start breaking around this, taking off this high, I will be seeing this going to the all-time high very soon. Mind you guys, like, let me still repeat to you guys, this is not something you're going to be holding for a long time, because this period, this markets, yes, you can buy most of this layer one and hold it, but most of all this trade, you see how they correct, because right now in the market, people are just rotating capital, like it's just hyper gambling until the Fed starts quantitative easing and putting money into the economy. I think we're going to be gambling, not gambling. Like people are just going to be rotating funds left and right. So this one also, chart looks very good. You see, we are starting to change structure from, we are having a downtrend. But now if you see here, we are starting to have this higher low. You see, we're starting to build this higher. Maybe probably this might be lower high, and we start continue and start going upward. So deep book is the second one. The third one I'm taking. So I'm taking Solana, Cookie, and then deep book. So deep book is also available on Bybit, KuCoin, Mexi. Guys, use my, if you want to trade this coin, use my referral link in the description. Okay, so let's just go straight to the third one, because what is this? If you don't, it's PopCat. There's no way this market is going to rally. The meme coins are not going to like rally as well, because PopCat, there's a new there's a kind of development in PopCat. If you see here, Binance is going to be, they already put PopCat on their how do they, what do they mean? Like they're going to launch they're going to list PopCat on Coinbase. Sorry, not Binance. They're going to list PopCat on Coinbase very soon. And here also they say Coinbase Advanced is adding support for Penguin, PopCat, and perpetual futures. So if you look at the chart of the price of PopCat, this one has suffered a lot. And if you're a trader, if you're a market maker or somebody that that moves this market, you're going to see there's a whole lot of people that have been shorting this PopCat right from here, short here. They've been shorting this from here. People have been shorting because this thing has just been bleeding down and down. I think once this market starts getting a little bit of risk on this whole short, the market makers are going to push this to liquidate all these whole people that have their stop orders here. With this listing on Coinbase, this is going to give PopCat a little bit of hype and rally, and at the same time, with this market looking to like at least push a move, you need to gain exposure to the meme coin section. So PopCat right now is at 0.26. I'm looking to scale into this like today downward to like the 0.20. But mind you guys, if you're trading these meme coins, you know these things move so very fast. This thing moves so very quick. So if you're up, make sure you take profit. And these are the profit places I'm putting. These are the levels I'll be taking profit from. So I'll be taking profit around, probably I'll start scaling out around this 0.67 range. Let me just put that. Yeah, I'll start scaling around this range, 6.5 range. Take profit out here, because this might just, I'm not, let me just put to my base probability. I don't think this is just going to take out this all-time high at this one shot. You understand me, guys? So I still think we're still going to have a little bit of correction again by probably early of March, and then maybe after the Fed interest rates meeting and blah 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 next month, maybe they might start having this quantitative easing and the market is going to start pumping. So this is one I'll be looking to trade, and I'm starting to scale in my position here today. I think there's going to be a lot of volatility today, so I'm already waiting to capture on this volatility. If you see the chart as well, it's starting to break structure. Like we've been downward, lower high, but now we are starting to print this little bit of higher lows. So maybe this higher, if you see here, we've been lower. Like if you see lower high, higher low. This one broke these previous highs before, so maybe this might just come down to around this 0.23. But I would just advise, if you want to take this trade, you need to start scaling into the position right now. Like, start scaling in dollar costing average, and you start buying little by little. So to this way. So Popcat is the third one, and I this is, like, I still remind you guys, I'm not going to be holding this until maximum. I'm holding this for like 2 weeks maximum. Excuse me, guys. So I'll be holding this for 2 weeks, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, guys, click a like on this. Click it. Just drop a like. Subscribe to this channel as well. Follow me on my Twitter page. And at the same time, if you want to follow up on my daily trade, and like, I give market updates, I share trades I'm taking, I just share my market reviews. You just join my Telegram community. The link also is in the description. So this is what I have for you guys today, and I hope you enjoyed this video. At the same time, I'm going to see you in the next one. Until then, goodbye and cheers for now. Bye.